Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Britt, creator of the StyleShaker, your guide to cleaner, greener beauty, skincare, and more. And today I am back. This is a little unboxing. It's been a while since I've done an unboxing, but I purchased some Jones Road beauty items at your suggestion, and I wanted to do just like a try on, first impressions, giving them a shot. I'm gonna put everything that I purchased on my face, and you're gonna watch me do it if you want to. If you wanna learn more about that brand and see what my first impressions are, let's get it. I'm filming this very early in the morning, but that's not important. What's important is I am gonna give you my honest first impressions on Jones Road Beauty. As you guys have been asking me about it and wondering about it too. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's dig in. So here's what I got. Eye pencil in a navy color. Navy. I have two face pencils because that was Bobby's recommendation. I call her Bobby because we're tight, not really. Then I have the Jones Road Sparkle Wash Midas. This is the liquid eye color. It could be multi-purpose. And then I have the Miracle Balm. This was the only one that was in stock. I really actually liked it. It's a dusty rose. So this is the other face pencil. I have it in shade 7 and shade 2. Lots of different types of visuals there to help you find your shade. Still, we're gonna see. Shade matching online can be tricky. You can always contact the brand. That would be smart. Don't do what I did. I did not do that. I have the mascara and I have the cool gloss, which I wasn't gonna get, but it was such a beautiful color. Here we go. I think we're gonna start with, that's shiny. The Miracle Balm, I did not look at the size. It's a big mama. So I think we're gonna start off with complexion. I have, like I mentioned, two pencils. These are shade 7, shade 2. I have a lighter and I have a slightly darker. So the lighter would be used as a concealer and then the darker would be used as a foundation kind of spot treatment across the face. I have my kabuki and I have my flat foundation brush here because I just don't know which I'm gonna need, but let's begin with concealer. Here is the pencil. It's like a bit of a lip pencil to me. You know what I mean? Looks just like lip pencil. Not mad at it. First impressions. I play with these for at least a week before I get a really solid review on them. So I'm just gonna, very silky, really silky. I'm going for redness covering. I always start with the finger application here because it's just easier. This is going on very nicely. I'm not seeing any sitting on top, which is surprising because I have combination skin, which was terribly dry because of the weather. And so really everything was sitting on top. I have a tendency to have that happen with the creamier formulas anyway. Building now just to see crap. Got the pencil on my other product. Let's see how you build. Pressing it in seems to be doing a very good job. Sitting a little bit on top now after the build, but overall really nice coverage. I'm gonna go under the eye since this was supposed to be the concealer. I'm just gonna go in the corner. Lovely. Love it as a concealer first impression. Blend it in nicely. Easy to get into the corner. Love the fact that this is this type of packaging, which means I'll just totally go through it and not have a plastic container to deal with. Only thing I noticed was on the building on the cheek that it sat slightly on top, ever so slightly on top, which I think application techniques can really help. And then I do the wear test. I do want to try the darker shade. I could see myself making a true mess of this, but that's okay. It's like, who needs to be perfect with the actual product, you know? Let's try it on this face. This face. Side of the face. Yeah, this is definitely a more neutral, slightly darker shade. I'm liking it. You couldn't tell. I'm liking it. Let's just see how this would work, the darker shade as a concealer. I'm gonna have a little inconsistency under the eye. There's a very subtle difference between the two colors. And I gotta tell you, I think I actually prefer darker shade, potentially all over for a concealer and for complexion. This pressing in action might be the best. If I swipe it, it grabs onto the skin and creates texture. Pressing in is the way to go. Now I have a little bit of a peachier tone here and more of a neutral tone on this side. I prefer the neutral, so I don't really need more pink. It's really light. I could see this being really great for somebody who just wants to put on SPF, tinted or not tinted, and then do a little bit of evening out without anything heavy. And then you can do spot treatment too. Probably really great for that. I'm a fan so far. It's, again, first impressions, so I don't want to go overboard. So let's do some eyeliner. I kind of have this thing with Air Perez eyeliners. I love them. They're creamy. No, they're not going to be your best bet for tight lining. I get that question every time I mention them. But they're a mix between creamy and not. so they stick around. I've been looking for some new eyeliner, so I'm gonna give this a shot in the navy and see how it goes. I have to do this off camera, sorry guys. It was creamier. It reminds me a lot of the Air Perez. I really like the pencil. True test is what it looks like at the end of the day, of course. But so far so good. Unless this just falls off my face by the end of the day, this is gonna be a huge contender for me for eyeliner pencils. Using it once, I can already feel that it goes on the way that I like to create a small wing. It's very easy to control. So big fan out of the gate. Let's try the Miracle Balm. This is kind of cool. That is the Dusty Rose. And this is sort of an all over. It should be for the amount that you get. Very subtle wash, and it can give a dewiness as well to the skin. So I'm going to apply that probably up here a little bit. I would normally apply a blush or a bronze. A blush or a bronze. It really does give moisture to the skin. I like to go up here. I do not like to do like the apples on the cheeks. Again, I have rosiness there, so I don't need it. It's just like a natural flush. It's a natural flush, okay? This is a put it on, go out the door if your skin is behaving. The overall approach here, which I like, which I have a tendency to gravitate towards, is that, you know, when you watch the videos, then they're like, and then you dab it. My favorite kind of videos right now, there's the Kosas powder, and they're doing this. Glossier does this too, and they take the powder and they go, in all the ads. Nobody applies their makeup like that. Maybe you guys do, I do not, but it gives this vibe of effortlessness, balmy, dewy gorgeousness and skin. You just put it on and you think as the consumer you're gonna go, but you gotta have good skin underneath to make that work, in my opinion. I'm gonna play more with this balm. I'm gonna watch more tutorials about it because I find those to be incredibly helpful. Overall, it feels like a nice color wash of hydration on top of the skin. And it is blending very nicely with the face sticks. I'm just gonna put it, actually feels really nice on the lip. Graceful. Super subtle. Gives a little bit of a glow there, so you're not getting a highlighter glow. You're getting more of a dewy glow. Subjective. Normally I would have gone for a bit more of a pigmented color. Like I said, they didn't have that available. So this would have been like a bronzer or something, especially headed into spring, especially because it's me and I love a bronzer. Overall, it feels really lovely and it looks nice, but it's very subtle. It's not like a wow. No, I was gonna do mascara, but I'm gonna do the wash. Liquid wash. So this is used again as a multitasker. I'm gonna, however, use it on the lid. I'm not going to directly apply because I've learned my lesson. That can be a little aggressive. So this is intense. And we're just gonna see. That's the whole point of trying these things out. So let's just pop it on the lid. Again, one of those like pop it on the lid and go. This is high glitter factor, guys. So if you do not like that, you will not like this. If you do like that, obviously, this will be something fun that you can play with. I wouldn't use this as a highlighter because it will leave flecks of glitter behind. I actually think applying directly to the eye might be nice here. It's definitely subtle from far away, but up close, you can see the glitter flecks. I don't know about that. We're gonna have to play a little bit more. I gotta learn a little bit more. Let's try the Miracle Balm on the eyes. Is it gonna do anything? I don't even know. I don't even know, that's the whole point. Oh yeah. So this just gives a little bit of extra. It's again, very subtle. Did not get a bronzer here, so I won't show you a bronzer. It's not gonna be a fully complete Britt look. Here is the mascara. Oh, ooh, yes, I like a thicker brush. Ooh, yes. A little bit of a curve. I do enjoy a nice little curve to the wand, or the brush rather. Very fluffy brush. So this is, I would say, not a super wet formula. It's out of the bottle though. It needs a minute sometimes, I find, with mascaras. You can't necessarily judge them based on the first swipes. It's giving me sort of a gradient lash, sort of like a feathery lash, providing volume. At first it looks more like volume, but then you get into it and you can see some lengthening, I'm sure, the second application. I'm really liking this. It's a softer lash. Oh, I'm really liking this. It's transferring onto my lids a little bit, but it's early, so they're puffy. Yes, with the second coat, I'm getting more lengthening. I really like this. This reminds me a lot of the Fit Glow Vegan Good Lash, except It doesn't have the little fibers in it. It's not a fibrous mascara. If you see me looking at the viewfinder a lot on this video, it's because I'm watching it as I go. Sorry about that. It is a very big, fluffy brush. Be careful. You don't want to poke your eye out. First impressions, very positive. Natural, fluffy lashes. I just felt them sticking a little, but we're gonna give it a second. There were refills available on all of this. The sustainability side of this, I'm not really happy because there's a ton of net new plastic. So at least go in the bio resin plastic that everyone's starting to adopt, but we'll get to those in like the individual reviews, as you guys know. Okay, now we're gonna go in with this vampy, you know, perfect for spring, summer. Cool gloss, plastic. It's a battle here too because I'm trying to get away from plastic, but I also want to review these things so you know whether or not to invest, which in a way helps, just like this. You guys have heard me talk about it before. Anyway, let's apply this. Like a clear liquid came out. Oh, okay, whoa. This is a very high gloss. Feels so nice. I thought this was gonna be way more saturated. Really pretty, very high gloss. You're not gonna wear it with a mask. It will come off on the mask, but okay. It's a little wet. I need to give it a minute. Guys, I'm dying to put bronzer on my face. But I would say overall the standouts here for first impression, this is everything on the face. I really liked the face pencil in shade 7. I feel like that is gonna be a very lovely game changer to have. Very nice. I'll work on the building and get back to you. I'm a huge fan of this eyeliner. I just want to see if it holds up. The mascara seems like a winner. The questionable product, I gotta figure out really how to get into this. I really like how it looks. This is a lot of product, so I'm a fan of the value. Just wish it wasn't net new plastic. I'm very bummed about the net new plastic on all of this, so that will be counted in my overall scorecard. This Midas thing, I don't know what to do with that. I'm always kind of confused by liquid eyeshadow product. I'm happy it's subtle, I'll tell you that much. And then this cool gloss, I know for fans of the Kosas Wet Oil Lip Gloss in the Jellyfish shade, which is just the neutral, like that slick kind of like juicy lip. This is giving that in a very big way. I like it, I'm not used to it. I'm usually wearing something a little bit more balm, but these are the three that I'm kind of like, but the others I feel are going to be very strong contenders. That's all I have for you today in terms of my first impressions for Jones Road Beauty. What did you think? Did you have any standouts here that you think could work for you? Are you gonna immediately pass on anything that I tried? Let me know below in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna go keep testing all of these products. I'll see you right back here real soon. Until then, bye.